President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has finally approved the setting up of forest guards across Nigeria, and this is already causing plenty of talk everywhere. People are asking, what does this mean for states like Enugu? What does it mean for farmers? And what does it mean for ordinary people who just want to live in peace without fear of attacks? My people, this one is a serious gist because it touches every community, and it affects food, security, and even unity of Nigeria. Please, as you are listening, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel because I always bring you the real updates. Not twisted talk, but straight facts and easy gist. Now, the approval of forest guards is not just a small decision. For years, people have been crying that criminals hide inside the forests. Some are kidnappers, some are bandits, some are groups carrying weapons, and communities around those areas always suffer. Farmers cannot go to farm freely. Some villages are abandoned, and even roads that pass through thick bush areas are now risky. The government has been under pressure to find solution, and that is why this announcement from President Tinubu is very important. He said forest guards will be recruited, trained, and deployed so that Nigeria can take back the forests and protect lives and property. As you are hearing this, please tap the like button and subscribe because more people need to understand this matter deeply. But let us now talk about Enugu, because many people quickly tied this news to the challenges between farmers and herders. In Enugu, communities have been shouting about the destruction of farmlands, attacks, and fear that herders sometimes bring cattle into farms. The headline that is going around says that Tinubu approved forest guards to protect Igbos against Fulani herdsmen in Enugu. This is where the gist becomes sensitive, and I want you to follow me very well. Officially, the president did not say this is about one ethnic group against another. The statement was broad. Forest guards will secure the forests against criminals of all kinds. But because of how things are on ground, many people in Enugu and other parts of the southeast see it as a chance to stop farm invasions and to bring peace between farmers and herders. Please, if you are still with me, like this video now and subscribe, because this discussion is long and you will want to follow it till the end. When you look at the plan, the idea is good. Guards will be recruited from local areas, meaning they will know the terrain, they will know the people, and they can easily notice strangers or criminal movements. In Enugu, the government already started something like this before, some patrols and community outfits. But this new approval means more structure, more federal backing, and hopefully more training and better equipment. The big question people are asking is, how will these forest guards operate? Will they carry arms? Who will control them? Will they work with police, with army, or directly with state governments? These are the things everybody wants to know. And as I'm saying this, remember to click like and subscribe, because this is the kind of deep gist that helps us reason together. Now, let us reason on the side of the farmers. A farmer in Enugu or Benue or Ondo will tell you that farming is no longer safe. Many families cannot go to their farmlands again, and that is why food prices are rising. Rice, yam, maize, everything is costly now because insecurity is disturbing farming. If forest guards really work well, farmers can go back to land without fear. Imagine how that will boost food supply, bring down prices, and make life easier for everybody. That is why people are hopeful. But hope alone is not enough. Implementation is the real matter. If recruitment is not fair, if training is weak, or if there is no proper oversight, the guards may cause another problem instead of solving it. Please, my people, as you are watching, kindly subscribe and like this video so we can keep analyzing these important issues together. Some people are worried about one thing. If forest guards are seen as belonging to only one tribe or one side of a conflict, that can cause more tension. Let me give you an example. If in Enugu the guards are seen only as protecting farmers, herders may feel targeted. If in another area the guards are seen as working only for herders, farmers may feel abandoned. That is why the government must make the process open and balanced. We need guards that serve everybody: Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, Tiv, anyone, because criminality has no tribe. That is the only way people will trust the new system. And please don't forget, if you are watching this far,
like this video and subscribe, because this conversation is for all Nigerians and you will want to stay connected. Another angle of this gist is jobs. Yes, security is the main issue, but recruitment of forest guards will also give employment to young people. Many youths in Enugu and across Nigeria are jobless, and that frustration sometimes leads to crime. If they can be engaged, trained, and paid regularly, they can use their energy to protect society instead of being misused by bad groups. But again, government must make sure the jobs are not given only to connections or big men's boys. It must be fair. Every community should have a chance. That is how trust will build. Please, as I am saying this, just tap that like and subscribe button, because your support helps this channel grow and more people can hear the message. And let us not forget, security is not only about guns and uniforms, it is also about peace building. Even as forest guards are coming, dialogue between farmers and herders must continue. Land issues, grazing routes, water sources, these things need peaceful discussion. If not, even with forest guards, the tension will still be there. That is why traditional leaders, community heads, and religious leaders must also be involved. Peace is not built only in the forest, it is built in hearts and minds. Now, one key part of this whole matter that people are also talking about is oversight. Who will really control these forest guards? Is it the federal government, the state governors, or local councils? In a country like Nigeria, where there is always talk about federal power versus state power, this question is very serious. Some governors are already asking that they should be allowed to control security directly in their states. But the federal government often fears that giving too much control to governors may create misuse or even abuse of power. So, with forest guards, there must be a clear law that says, this is who they report to, this is how they are supervised, and this is how you can hold them accountable. If not, tomorrow you might hear stories of guards being used for politics instead of security. My people, as we are talking, please remember, like this video right now and subscribe to this channel. Let's grow this community of informed viewers together. Also, let's think about the funding. Nigeria has tried different security programs before, and one problem is always money. If forest guards are recruited and later not paid on time, what happens? They may become frustrated, they may start collecting money from people on the road or even collaborate with criminals. We don't want that. That is why government must make sure their salaries are regular, their equipment is good, and their welfare is secure. A hungry security guard cannot protect anyone, so funding must be stable, not just for the first 6 months, but for many years. And let us not forget training. Security is not only about carrying guns. Training must include human rights, conflict resolution, and how to work with communities. Imagine a guard walking into a farm dispute between a farmer and a herder. If he is not trained, he may just use force, and that could cause injury or even death. But if he is trained in dialogue and de-escalation, he can calm the situation, separate the parties, and then involve higher authorities if needed. That is why training is as important as recruitment. If you are still following this gist, please like this video now and also subscribe, because this is where we break down the issues so everyone can understand. Now, let us bring the gist back to Enugu more directly. Enugu is a state with many farming communities, and agriculture is the backbone of the state's economy. If farmers cannot farm, everybody suffers. Already you see in the markets that food prices are going up. Gari, yam, tomatoes. Everything is becoming expensive. Security is one of the hidden reasons. So when people hear that forest guards will protect them, there is hope. But the reality will only show when these guards are actually deployed on ground, when they walk the farms, when they patrol the forests, and when people can actually go back to work with confidence. That is when we can say the approval worked. And this is where I want to ask you, the viewers, if you are from Enugu, or you know people farming in Enugu, what is their real fear? Is it farm destruction? Is it kidnapping? Or is it lack of police presence? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I will read them, and in the next video we can discuss some of your answers. Don't forget, as you are commenting, also like this video and subscribe, because your support helps us keep this conversation alive. Now, beyond Enugu,
Remember that this forest guard plan is national. That means every region will be touched. In the north, forests are being used by bandit groups. In the middle belt,
they are used by kidnappers. In the southwest, some forests have also been linked to criminal hideouts. So this is not just a southeast matter, it is a Nigeria matter. But headlines sometimes make it look like it is about one state alone. No, it is bigger. And this is why if the plan works in Enugu, it can also give example for other states. If it fails in Enugu, people in other regions will say, so this thing cannot work. That is why we must all watch carefully. Another angle is technology. In this age, security is not only about manpower. Drones, CCTV cameras, communication gadgets, these things can help forest guards do their job better. But will government provide them? Or will guards just be left with cutlasses and maybe one old gun? We don't know yet, but if Nigeria is serious, then investment in technology is a must. Think about it. With a drone, you can see criminal movement inside the forest without sending 10 men to risk their lives. With proper communication gadgets, guards in one village can quickly alert others in another village. These are things that make security modern and effective. And let's talk about the people themselves. Ordinary Nigerians are tired of insecurity. Every day there is one story of kidnapping or attack somewhere. People want to see action. Forest guards, if done well, can bring back a sense of safety. Imagine a child who can now walk to school without fear. Imagine a farmer who can go to his farm and return with a smile. That is the real impact. Security is not about big grammar, it is about daily life. And my people, as you are watching, please remember again, like this video now and subscribe, because I know you want Nigeria to move forward, and together we can keep pressing for the right solutions. But we must be honest, there are risks. If forest guards are given guns without control, they may misuse them. If recruitment is politicized, some communities may feel excluded. If government does not monitor them, they may become another group of uniformed men collecting illegal money. So this is not automatic success. It is potential success. It will depend on how carefully the system is built and how sincerely it is run. Let me also say this. One way to make it succeed is by involving communities in oversight. Every village has leaders, elders, and youth groups. If they are part of monitoring the guards, they can quickly raise alarm if something goes wrong. Community ownership will make the guards trusted, and when trust is there, cooperation will follow.